Hi guys, just another video today. Just want to talk about thoughts of E3. I know they started on the 9th or the 10th of E3, so already nude. And just want to talk about my thoughts of E3. So obviously they pretty much announced, some other games I didn't really was interested. The only thing I know is Mortal Kombat 10, Mortal Kombat X, Mortal Kombat 10, whatever you want to call it. They showed some gameplay, the Sony presentation. I saw a little bit of it. I didn't want to see the whole hour of it. So yeah, I'm not fast watching Microsoft because I don't own an Xbox Bone. I didn't saw the Nintendo presentation, so I wasn't really fast. But the only new thing, they send these miniature figures, Amblo or something. It's called like Disney Infinity. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I might get that for Super Smash Bros. Once it comes up for the Wii U. Obviously they show another trailer for Bayonetta 2 for the Wii U exclusive. Obviously I'll be getting that. And what else they showed? They did not announce another fighting game. Obviously they didn't announce that's something that I enjoyed, but the only thing I enjoyed was Mortal Kombat 10. And they announced other new characters. Casey Cage, she's the daughter of Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade, so that's pretty interesting. I saw some gameplay and fatalities, pretty decent. And there's another character, Kota Khan. I think he's related to Shao Kahn, and I think he's one of his descendants or something. So, and I've seen his fatality. His one is kind of brutal, and they fight pretty well. But I'm kind of interested in Casey Cage, how she fights like her mother and her father. Obviously, she's got a few elements like her father, Johnny Cage, and elements of Sonya Blade, because the design of her, she looks like just like her mother. So, like father, like mother. So, that was kind of interesting. But obviously the graphics on it is amazing. Mortal Kombat 10, and there's some more characters for Super Smash Bros. That's coming around November or December. It's a long way. And Persona 4 Ultra Max or Super X thing, that's coming in November or December. I don't know if it's gonna come over here in Europe yet. Probably, I hope it comes this year. Probably next year. Then they show a bit more of Guilty Gear Xrd. Obviously they announced it last year, so it was no big special news over there. But they, showed some gameplay, just a little bit. But I wasn't really fast because I know it was gonna come out. So that's coming out this year for PS4 and PS3, and I think it's coming for Xbox Bone and 360. So definitely pre-ordering that from my warehouse, of course. And I already pre-ordered Mortal Kombat 10 for PS4 and Xbox One and PC for my warehouse. And obviously I pre-ordered all the games, so I should be getting those soon. And they showed some gameplay from Arkham Knight. Obviously the game's coming next year, unfortunately, because it's still not finished yet. So obviously they showed some demo. So yeah. But they said it was going to get released this year, but unfortunately it got held up back a bit, so a long bit, yeah. So yeah, and they showed some gameplay of Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain. That looks pretty interesting as well, because Ground Zero was shit, so I didn't really enjoy that. I played that, it wasn't all that, so I was kind of disappointed in that. Yeah, and nothing on Kingdom Hearts 3. They keep showing more Kingdom Hearts 2.5. I wasn't really interested in that, but I'll still be getting it. But just more stuff, more. Yeah. I wouldn't say nonsense. Just pointless. They shouldn't. And they didn't show nothing with Final Fantasy 15. They didn't announce anything this year. So probably next year, if they release the game next year, and Kingdom Hearts 3. So, because they announced the game last year, so it's going to take a bit longer to get the games released. So, I already pre-ordered my copy, so So nobody doesn't know yet, so I'm still waiting. When it comes out, I'm gonna, get it. The show more of Ultra Street Fighter 4. Obviously I already got the game. It's not a big hype anymore, really. Obviously I play with the new characters. 5 new characters. Well, really it's not 5 new characters, but only one of those is the Capri, and she's okay. She plays like Cammy, Bison, and Gao, and Vega. But she's not all that, seriously, guys. Then we got, Rolento, Helena, Hugo, and Poison. So they're not a big deal because they're only Street Fighter Tekken. But obviously they got new moves. So I already saw the prologue and endings. It's not even all that, seriously. Really boring and really a downfall of Street Fighter 4. But there's a few changes. You could do EX Focus Attack and other cap ready, but it's nothing. And they got some few changes. They have new moves out of the rest of the characters, and they got so cheap. Capcom, they have no rival battle cutscenes. The 5 new characters, so that was cheap. Just like Yin and Yang in Arcade Edition, and Onya Kuma and Evil Ray. So there's no point. There's no point releasing this final version. This is the final version, Ultra, of Street Fighter 4. Because they made so many now, it's ridiculous. But you can get the physical copy August the 8th over here. And including the States during August if you still want to get that, the physical copy. But it's not really a point really, because it's kind of worthless getting it, so it doesn't really matter anymore. So yeah. But Capcom did say they're gonna make Street Fighter 5 for the next gen for PS4 and Xbox One and maybe PC. Yeah, because PS3 is gonna go extinct soon, so no more PS3 release and 360. So yeah, but Wii U is gonna keep going. Wii U, obviously they're gonna be kind of boring on Nintendo. It's on the games they release and they're really slow. There's nothing new games to get for the Wii U, so Nintendo has to, bring up the more games and exclusive releases for the consoles. They couldn't for PS4 and 360, so it'll be pretty cool when the next couple of years, once they release that. So yeah. What else I want to say? Yeah, that's it. And they showed some Planet Sky figures, Grand X figures, Planet Sky. They didn't announce any new figures, so it's not point. But I'm kind of disappointed with E3 this year, but they already showed the only things I like, so like Mortal Kombat 10 and Persona 4 Ultramax, what you want to call it, and Super Smash Bros. Obviously they announced last year. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed this year. They didn't announce the Nana fighting game. Just the same stuff I already know. So Mortal Kombat 10 is the most interesting thing out of E3 this year. So obviously they showed the trailer last week or the week before that. I can't remember, but so yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the video now. It was alright. No, it wasn't alright this year. So E3. And I wish I went, the other years, but I couldn't go because funds. It's not cheap going abroad, so it's not cheap. So yeah. So I hope on Sunday Comic Con they'll announce something there next month. I was gonna go this year, but we couldn't afford it, especially my friends. And mostly my girlfriend won't let me go. My wife. So yeah, that's good. That's fair enough. So I don't know. I was expecting a bit more this year. So I hope Sunday Comic Con relive or review something better than E3. So yeah, just waiting something for that. And yeah. Anyway guys, peace. More to come. And I'm out, bitches.